For centuries, black women have faced unique challenges in maintaining and styling their hair. From societal pressures to conform to Eurocentric beauty standards, to the physical and emotional toll of chemical treatments and protective styles. A 2020 Michigan State University study found 80% of black women say they alter their hair from its natural state because they consider it essential to social and economic success. I'll be talking to 6 black women who have completely different lives, but all share one thing in common: a story to tell about their hair. This is 4C and me. We see multiple social media posts about young black women being punished for wearing their natural hair or certain protective hairstyles. And it makes me question, if young black women are being punished for their hair, how are they ever going to view it as something beautiful and normal? In the last year, we've seen articles and campaigns to fight against hair discrimination in schools and the workplace, because enough is enough. Hair discrimination is the unjust act of discriminating one against their natural hair or protective hairstyles. According to research carried out by Dove, nearly half of black women with afro or textured hair have experienced hair discrimination, and I'm going to be speaking to one of them. Nyasha is an activist, entrepreneur and artist based in Coventry, who actually had to leave her workplace due to racism, microaggressions and, of course, hair discrimination.
I left work environments where I'd had natural hair. I'd experimented with not having extensions and just going back to single plaits, and I wasn't necessarily sure I was comfortable with some of the commentary I got. Quite often I didn't get commentary on my natural hair, whether I was wearing an afro or whether I was wearing single plaits, but I would get commentary when I put my extensions back in about how nice it looked. And you know, that kind of negative reinforcement, I was kind of exploring like what was really happening. And then of course we went into lockdowns and Black Lives Matter happened, and we all had so much more time on our hands. And so I started to research and read about black hair and to try and dissect what it was about my hair that I was uncomfortable about. Because actually when I styled my hair in my house, I loved my hair. It's only when I went outside my door that other people made me feel like I shouldn't love my hair, or that it was different but not in a good way. I've had somebody say, "Are you trying to make a statement?" And I was like, no, it's just, this is my hair, it's just an afro. That was a while ago. That was it was when I used to work in the jewellery sector, and I was I was going to a black tie dinner at Goldsmiths Hall, and another fellow, so-called, I'm going to say leader in inverted commas, said to me, "Yeah, are you making a statement?" Later on at dinner, after we'd finished dessert and we were waiting for coffee, he's asked me first if I had a cigarette, which I said no, and then he asked me if I had a spliff. So I can understand, again, there are so many levels and facets and nuances, as I say, as to why black women don't wear their hair out naturally. Because we know it is that positive validation and the absence of positive validation when you do rock your natural hair that matters. So it's a big fight, and it shouldn't be on anyone's shoulder. But yeah, I think it's a conversation we need to keep having.
Me and Nyasha actually sat in a restaurant and spoke for over an hour. I was so shocked at all the stories she had to tell me about the discrimination she received while working. Going back to the research carried out by Dove, they've teamed up with LinkedIn on a mission to end hair discrimination in the workplace. Not only this, but the Equality and Human Rights Commission have issued a new guidance highlighting that pupils should not be banned from wearing afro or protective hairstyles, as if they are, it's likely to be unlawful. It's great to see that things are being done for change. However, I do agree that it is a conversation that needs to continue to happen. This was 4C and me.